Welcome to Acute Media Live. How'd you like that?
All right.
That was I Am Your God with Haunting Hell. Those guys are from like up where you see the northern lights, and it doesn't get, they don't have sunlight for certain times of the year, like at all, like up way up there. But they create beautiful music, I think. Welcome to Acute Media Live. Somebody has their audio on. Who has their audio on? Their YouTube audio.
I think that might be
It
Shane.
echoes. Doesn't get. See, now we're going to hear ourselves over and over again until he turns that off. There you go.
Who is that?
It's latency. It's called latency. There's somebody in the chat already, and it's one person, but it's PS Underground. Do you know who this person is?
We do.
Okay.
That's older, actually.
Older? Oh, it's Younger's brother.
Correct.
Younger's older brother.
Got it.
Older. Well, welcome to the show, guys. It's nice to have you on. I keep wanting to say Dirty Deeds, like Dirty Deeds under Jeep.
Oh yeah.
You kind of missed the opportunity to do that, you know.
We are dirty though, like in general, so that's part of it.
Pretty great.
Welcome, guys. Dark Deeds from Milwaukee. Now, we were talking before we went live, and before you got on there, Ben, we were talking about this. I've had one other guest from Wisconsin, but I don't think it really counts because it was only the lead singer, and he's originally from Kentucky, so I don't think that counts as representing Wisconsin because I don't think he was born there. You know, you guys were. So Dark Deeds is the first band to be featured in Wisconsin.
All right.
Right? Okay. That's the gallery. They're cheering for you. Everybody on the internet. Anyway, welcome, guys. How's it going up in Milwaukee? Anybody?
It's
must not be very good.
It's good.
Going pretty good, man.
Yeah.
I'm in Madison actually now, but we're all from Milwaukee, and that's where we met. But Madison's like an hour and a half west of Milwaukee, so
nice.
Pretty same area, whatever. It's hot here too, though. To be honest with you,
it's hot everywhere. I think
Yeah.
It's that summer. Now, speaking of hot, I'm going to jump right to this because it's bugging me. Was there air conditioning in that camper when you were recording? Because I'm concerned that well, I'm not really concerned because I wasn't there.
I take
dripping with sweat during this. So there was air conditioning then. So
yeah,
it wasn't.
definitely AC unit had to be in there.
Dude, it still got hot because our vocal booth was the bathroom, which is like the size of like like us basically. And,
now, would you
one by one?
Would you actually like leave somewhere, like go camping and record, or would it always be like in this just parked? Like a camper.
We've been to plenty campgrounds. I think the only spot where we had it parked was either in my driveway or Al's.
Now is it like a travel trailer, or is it actual like one that has like the drive? Is it one of those?
14-foot pull behind, so you got to hook it up.
So you can't technically ride in it while it's moving. You could, but that's probably not a good idea, right?
We'll try that once we start.
We were just talking about that too. Me and Al we were saying like, because we were talking about like where are we going to store our stuff, because we used to have like a truck where we would put everything in, but
I mean, we got
now
that.
we don't have as much. Yeah, now we just have the camper. So I don't know. We were thinking of, can we stay in it though when we travel places?
We're gonna find out.
Just can't tell anyone.
We're gonna try. Can't say.
Just don't let anyone
keep it on the DL maybe. I don't know. Well, go ahead and tell the folks. I mean, I have your bio. You know, the bio is up on YouTube and elsewhere. But kind of tell the folks a little bit about you that don't know who you are.
I'll let Ben take this one.
Oh man, well. 4-piece, so us three plus this other guy named Kevin. He plays drums. We started in a different metalcore band. We all met back in like kind of the high school age-ish. We all started another metalcore band, played a bunch, recorded a couple EPs, and then post-COVID reformed, and a little bit heavier, I would say. We got some deathcore elements and some hardcore elements too. Just released our first 2 singles, Found Underneath the Cold Knife and Leech, off our upcoming EP, Death Keeps. We got another single on the way in July. We got our first few shows coming up next month. And we're still writing music too, so we're going to keep pumping it out.
What made you kind of I guess, you said you were in a band previously, right? All together previously. What made you kind of get away from that and start this? What was the decision there?
I mean, me and Al have been writing, right, since 2019. We were still in the band. It was Westview, so, but yeah, we were still in the band, and me and Al were just writing on the side, putting away projects, and then Ben started writing riffs too, and we started just going into a different genre,
Yeah.
But I can have Al go off of that,
Well, I mean, once I think it was 20. It must have been 2020
Yeah.
is when Westview like stopped. I think we played our last Westview show in 2019, or maybe even 2018. I don't even know, honestly.
it's been a minute.
It's been a while, but that kind of stopped like around COVID, and then like I think it was 2023. Me and the guys were kind of just sitting around, like, wanting to do something, like feeling like antsy, and we had this project, like, kind of like sort of like working on it, and it was almost kind of like a joke sometimes, like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this like do this heavy ass band called Dark Deeds. It's like it's like just a dumb name, and
We're recording the camper, and
record the camper, and we'll and so we but then we realized we kind of we were writing, and we were like, oh, we might have something here. We could do an EP.
We were having a
see where it
lot of
goes.
fun with it, so
Yeah.
Older says COVID killed at Westview was immunocompromised.
He's not wrong. That's basically when we stopped.
I think it did that to everything. Everything was killed.
Mhm.
Did you guys end up getting the COVID? Did you guys get the bug?
I
never have.
Or
You
the
didn't
plague,
get it?
whatever was?
Never have.
How
I
about
got,
you?
I got it in February, but that's when they weren't diagnosing anything. It was just
Mhm.
weird. It was
Yeah.
pre-COVID.
I had it once and it sucked. Well, I mean, not this. I wasn't like sick, like
Yeah.
the flu sick. It was I lost my taste and smell, and that was the worst part of it. Gosh, that was awful.
Dude,
was
I
like-
had that too, man.
If water could go bad, it was like water tasted like ass. It was awful, just terrible. It was terrible. It tasted like metal or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Bad. But
Dude, that's what I had too. I didn't get really sick other than that. I just like remember getting spicy chicken one day, and I like tried smelling it, and it was
Probably
like
went bad, yeah.
I was like, "There's
Went
nothing
bad.
there. It's empty, man.
Yeah.
This isn't
Yeah.
right."
I had actually ended up. I drove myself to the hospital one night. Well,
Really?
for one thing, I got on WebMD, and that was the worst thing I could have done because you can tell WebMD that you have a runny nose, and it'll tell you you're going to die. That's just what it's the worst case scenario for everything. But I was reading about the taste thing going, you're losing your taste. Some people have it all the time. I'm like, wait, maybe it's not COVID. Maybe I'm really going to have this for the rest of my,
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't. The reason I went to the hospital though is because I wasn't eating or drinking anything. Like I was just so dehydrated, and so I just went to get an IV. Basically, they wanted to run all these tests. I'm like, listen, lady, I don't need all that. I was telling them how to do it. I was telling them how to do. I went for their help, but I was telling them how to help me.
A nightmare patient.
Yeah. Oh. I was. Yeah. I was that guy. I was.
Were
That
you?
guy. I was the one that they talk about at their lunch break or whatever.
Yeah.
I had this patient last night that. Yeah. Man, he is just going crazy on this
Yes.
chat. I can't keep up.
That's our number one supporter right there.
Your all's music is very heavy, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine with me. I love heavy music. I like all kinds of music other than country. I can't. I just can't do it. And the mainstream country mainly, like the radio stuff. I just can't.
Country. Yeah.
I mean, Tyler Childers I can handle because I kind of can relate to some of that stuff, but country music is not anyway. But like any kind of music, jazz, just whatever. But it seems like lately I've been going to a lot of shows that are just kill people but be very happy about it, and punch people in the face, but just go ha, when you're done. I love that stuff, or hit somebody with a shovel, because some of that, like your all stuff, is like shovel music. You just shovel somebody right in the face and then go, I hope it wasn't that bad, But it's great. The only thing that concerns me is was it Leech that's just too it's not long enough. Is it Leech that's not long enough, or the other
That's
one?
the first one, yeah. Found
first
underneath
one.
the cold knife.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why is it so short? Because I want it to keep going. I want to keep
That's the tease.
hitting somebody with a shovel. Like the shovel thing is over with, like very quickly.
I feel like that was like you guys made that one, but with like a long time ago,
It's
and
kind of intentional to make it short.
I mean,
it's
that
like an
was
intro track, right?
that was the first
We just wanted
track
something
we ever
that-
wrote. We just were like, oh, let's just write something heavy tonight, and we wrote that. And
I think my one thing is like I wanted a heavy bass hitting, like almost that Varials type influence.
yeah,
And L
But we-
wrote off of that, you know.
we wanted to keep it short because we wanted to always have it roll into that next song.
Yeah.
And I think it was always called Leech. That was always called Leech. But it wasn't that Leech wasn't always that that riff. That one changed like I don't know how many times.
Right.
But yeah, it was we wanted to do it like a short little tease to kind of get you into the record a little bit.
I don't like teases.
Wait a little bit for that little.
Yeah, I can relate though, because even I'm like, man, I think we're all like, can't wait
Yeah,
to
we are.
get everything else out and show the rest of the songs.
What do you say we tease the audience and go ahead and play Found Underneath a Cold Knife? Because they need to understand what we're talking about here before we can,
Right.
Let's go.
So this was also in the camper, correct? Now, how did you?
Yeah.
Well, okay, I'll ask you that question after we listen to it. Okay.
I might
It's-
dance a little
Here
bit.
in like a minute and a half, I'll ask you a question. Here we go, Dark Deeds.
With these questions, will I ever get past this? My head is littered with these questions. Am I here for any reason? My head is littered with these questions. How many times have I been through this? Too many nights spent waking in a cold sweat. What I do in my life again? So many days, so fucking empty. I need my head freed, so fucking kill me. Fucking kill me. Kill me. Fuck everything that I'm involved in. Fuck everyone I'm involved with.
Oh shit! Hold on. Okay, something too early. I forgot about that part. Oh man, yeah, that's just that's got like circle pit and wall of death written all over it. You know,
Oh yeah.
blood and guts and all kinds of things happening, but in a nice way. You know, of course.
In the best way possible.
Yeah, just have fun with it. You know.
Yeah.
Dude, I agree with you though. Like, I think there's nothing more fun than like a live metal, like hardcore show. Second to none energy, man. That's like,
Right.
I think that's half the fun is just.
So you haven't played live with this setup with Dark Deeds yet?
With Dark
right?
Deeds, yeah.
No,
Right.
we just
Yeah.
set up a show for July 27th at
That's the first one?
Rock and Roll. That's
Yeah.
our first show. So
Yep.
Man, that's good. Okay, so that one's you're gonna have to get the pit going like early.
Yeah.
With
we're
this.
gonna have them
You know?
slipping and sliding on that bowling alley. So
How many songs are you planning to play for this for the show?
6, dude.
5, 6. Okay.
6, yeah. Because
Are you gonna play more than what you're gonna have on the EP?
We'll just play the EP, I think, through, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
We got some others in the works, but I don't
Yeah.
think we're at the point where we are gonna.
You've
play
got to
them.
live stream this show. Can you live stream it, or can somebody just put their phone
Oh
on
hell
stage
yeah,
or
we'll
something?
live stream.
yeah,
Yeah.
older will get that.
I want to. Yeah, order. Yeah, hook me up.
Yeah. Older's got you.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you don't have a like a timetable for the EP yet, or is it done? Like has it been campered?
It's
Yeah,
right
it's
at-
all
yeah,
done. Yeah.
It's all done.
Yeah.
I think it's at like 17 minutes and 30 seconds, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Something like that.
Are you
Dude,
DIYing everything, like the whole recording process? Are you guys doing it yourselves?
It was all recorded ourselves, and then we got it mixed and mastered professionally. So
Nice. Anybody notable? A lot of people use I'm like
Yeah,
people.
I don't want to butcher his name.
Jonathan DeLees, right?
Yeah, Jonathan DeLees. Yep,
Delise.
from Concrete Studios.
Cool. Is that in Milwaukee near you guys?
No, that's in I think he's in Tennessee, so Nashville
Nice.
area.
We just sent everything over to him. I know he did the newest like For the Fallen Dreams.
Oh, I love that band. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And
We actually got put on from him. I was talking to a band named Still Stare, Luke Steffens, and I asked him because I really liked their EP and everything. It was awesome, and
Hell yeah.
asked them who was their basically mix and master, and that's how I got.
Is it hard? Okay, so like the band that I'm in, we're very new. Like maybe we should start recording the camper. Maybe that will go faster. I don't know, but like we do have a couple songs out, but like, how difficult is it to have somebody of any caliber, I guess, like mix and master something? You just ask them, and I guess you got to pay for it. I know
It is a process, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It is definitely a big process. That's why we had it done professionally, because
yeah,
I mean,
it's hard to
you
do
can
that.
definitely tell the difference, you know.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to. I don't know where we're at with stuff. It's just kind of everybody's like, I don't know. I don't want to play a show. I don't want to do. But we played one show. It was great. You know, it was a great show. I hope Rob's still in here because, hey, Rob. No, I don't know where he went. He popped in for a second a minute ago. Man, I'm gonna have to read. Oh wait, we got another one. The one guy. Who's the one guy? Or the one guy, Trevor. Or is it just the one? I can't tell which is. Yeah, it's the one guy, Trevor.
Oh yeah, that's Trevor.
It's Trevor.
From my old band.
Oh, nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hi, Trevor. Oh, and Alex.
He did vocals for a little bit for a project.
Dude. Do you know Alex? I don't think I know Alex.
Alex.
Alex Chappelle is my buddy too.
Yeah.
Is he? You got everyone's
My
coming
day
out for
one.
you, man.
He says
That's
Leach
my
is
day one.
Leach is on regular rotation on my way to work. Can't wait for the rest of the EP. What else?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Sick.
Yeah, I attached both songs to. I have many playlists for different situations, you know, and they're on pretty much all of those. One of them is probably the Leech because it's a little bit longer. I can enjoy it for a little bit.
A real full song actually.
He's really pissed off. You hear him?
There's no other songs that are teases like that, right? On the EP or that's the shortest one.
None of them that matter. No. There's like a little teeny tiny
there's like an
interlude thing, but it's not gonna get you hyped up, so it's not a tease.
It might. We'll see.
Well, yeah, I guess I don't know.
I will let you know if it does. Trust me. I will make a video and post it everywhere. What's this? It was this. Oh, this shirt. Ben was late to the party, but this shirt is See You Next Tuesday, and they're from I think UP of Michigan.
Sweet.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, they originally, and then the drummer lives in Columbus, Ohio now, and they're kind of spread out, but they've been together for a long time, and they're back now. And they just got off of a big tour, and I've met them in person twice. They've been on the show a couple times, but this is their shirt, and I sent him a picture, and I said $275 tonight with Dark Deeds.
There we go.
He said,
Shout out to them.
They're from the UP, you said?
Drew lives up there. The guitarist. They're called See You Next Tuesday. It stands for the CUNT word.
Okay, I got you. Yep. Oh, they've been around for a while, man.
Yeah, they're seasoned. But they had a new album come out last year called Distractions, and then they had a kind of like a compilation album that they just put out. That's a bunch of other people doing those songs in like a different way. So it's like a remix.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Cool. I'll tell you guys about something that I'm doing after we quit the live stream later on. I can't really say it on here, but something that I'm doing that you guys can do also. I don't know why I'm talking like that, but I am. Deal with it. I'm trying to let's see. Older says there's a couple next door to the shoot location bitching at each other about groceries.
I forgot about that.
Is this a story?
I
Okay,
forgot
let's
about
hear
that,
this
too.
story. Let's hear this story.
I don't know if it's much of a story, but it's just we were setting up to shoot the music video for those songs.
That would be a really good
And-
interlude. Some people arguing like that.
Yeah, I like
Honestly,
that idea, too.
we should have recorded. I don't know why we didn't, but yeah, like we could hear through the walls behind us some couple just popping off about what were they even talking about?
I told you to get eggs and you forgot the eggs. I needed that for the
It
cake.
was something like that, wasn't it? Like
Yeah, like the groceries were too expensive for the day or something like
it
that.
was wild.
And
We
it's
were like,
weird, too,
oh,
'cause
is
better-
this just someone's house?
well,
we're
we were
next
in
to?
like it was like in an
We're at my
garage,
buddy's
right?
shop, MGM Detailing. Shout out Mark. But yeah, we did the music video in his shop where he details. But they rent out little spots in that area, so
Oh,
it just caught us off guard. I don't know.
Might have been a
I just
ghost,
looked over and
dude.
saw that. I'm just kind of
yeah,
like,
maybe it was maybe they weren't even there.
I think so.
We just
said-
made that up.
He said one time I asked WebMD why my balls hurt, and it told me I had cancer.
Fuck. Are we allowed to talk about
I should
that?
have. I should have had Older be the co-host with me. This sounds like a co-hosting
Yeah, he's
thing.
popping off.
Can we say what actually happened with him, or should we not say that?
Well, I mean that's up to him, I guess, right? I mean, well, you can ask him, and then I can wait till you answer
right.
in the chat because it'll be a minute before you. I mean, we can get him on the show. Like, just somebody wants to send him the
Should we
login.
just send him the link?
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
We'll get him in here.
that's fine. Yeah, it sounds
Well,
like he's got some stories to tell about you guys, you fellas.
He said, "Say it." I don't get. Well, he actually did have testicular cancer, so
Oh,
so
man.
that's why he said.
That's why
that.
you said that.
The one time that WebMD was right, then.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, well, he should win a prize for that, or
Yeah.
WebMD should step it up the game.
I
Yeah, they
think
told
he's
me
like 5 years good now too,
Yeah,
right?
requires a remission.
we should definitely get him in the show then, because that's where he needs a round of applause, which I can provide.
There we go.
So if he wants to, I
sent
don't
it to
know.
him.
He doesn't have to, but if he wants to.
Yeah, he's our
Hell,
man.
let's everybody in the chat. We can just send them the link. Just everybody.
I just put it in there.
Hey, I can fit up to 100 people in these meetings. So
Oh, there
Yeah.
we go. Conference call.
we can and I can actually set it up to like we can all be sitting in seats, like it'll show up on the
Yeah,
I like that.
Do it.
like an auditorium kind of thing.
Dude, sometimes people have some interesting backgrounds, man. Like,
He says he's too high.
oh, sorry, old.
Hey, who's not? Who's not? Who's not? All right. Well, maybe next time. Next time, don't get high so quickly.
Yeah, man.
And, you know, makes the show more fun when you're high. I've had people take like bong rips and just hit the blunt the whole time. You know, who cares?
Al, are you gonna do some?
I should go over to buy Older and see what he's got.
Yeah, see what he's up to.
Yeah, I mean, let's
Sounds great.
let's go. Let's all go. He said next podcast, then I'll be good.
Hell yeah.
Well, okay, all right. The next one though. That's a good plug. This is a good plugging spot. Since thanks, man. The next one is I don't know if I don't even know how to say his name the right way, but it's Cevret because he's from Zurich, Switzerland. It's the first time Switzerland will be featured. It's the 23rd country that's been featured. So
It's
that'll
amazing.
be
Wow.
Sunday. Is it Sunday? Sunday Saturday the 29th. So next Saturday.
What band's he? Does he play in a band?
Yeah, it's Severet or something like that. Or
Okay.
Cevret. Yeah, that'll be a fun show. It's very good. It's very good. It's a very good EP that he put out. It's
I'll
cool.
check it out.
Just have to read about it. Yeah, it's cool. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Dude, you know what band? You know what other European band I think has been really sick lately is Mental Cruelty. You ever listen to them?
Mm-mm.
Dude, check them out. I guess they might be considered like blackened deathcore or black metal kind of something like that. But they're
So
really
spooky
cool.
metal.
Yeah, a little bit, man. Check them out. You might like them.
Where are they from? You know?
I think Germany.
Germany.
They're kind of. I mean, for deathcore or whatever, they're pretty popular, I would say. But or at least I've been hearing a lot about them. They're good, man.
Okay, what do you guys? I assume that since you're just getting this band started, that it's not bringing in the kind of funds that you would like it to bring, for living. If you guys want to, are you willing to share what you do for a job?
Yeah, dude.
Sure.
Well, Younger's got the coolest gig. I
So
would
so
say.
what do you do for a job? And your favorite, we'll say your favorite I always do candy bars, but we'll do candy bars. Your favorite candy bar?
Younger, you got probably the cool. No offense, Al, and to myself, but I feel like Younger's probably got the coolest gig out of all of us.
Yeah, we Travis and I, or older, we opened up a camera store in
What store? I'm sorry.
camera store
Okay.
called
Nice.
Impulse in Oak Creek, Wisconsin. But yeah, we opened up a camera store in end of April, and
You sell cameras? Is that what it is? Like,
Sell
I'm
cameras,
not to be a smart ass, but like
Yeah.
like you
sell
repair
cameras,
things?
do all that media stuff. So
Nice.
he actually filmed the music video, Travis did, and I edited it. So that's all done by us.
Oh
But
yeah, that is a cool job.
favorite candy
Yeah.
bar to eat in the shop is probably I'm so freaking weird, but I like eating the chocolate first off of Musketeer and then eating the marshmallow.
I never knew that.
I'll give you that
That's
inside
messed
scoop
up.
right there.
That's twisted behavior.
Yeah,
dude.
it is twisted.
Well, you know, it's your own thing.
But
That's
yeah,
for sure.
that's what I've been doing for the past 4 months is making a camera
Yeah,
shop.
but you guys also do like videos and photography and shit like
Yeah,
you're
we do
selling
that.
yourself, dude.
Yeah, we
Come
do all
on.
that.
Sell
and stuff. It's and then the music stuff is just the fun part. There's no
Does Impulse have a website that people could check out if they wanted to?
yeah, it's www.impulsemke.com. So
Nice.
get your camera gear there. So
Get your gear, and I'm sure I'm sure you sell things online. If people
yeah,
aren't
we do
around.
online in store. So
Might have to do that because I'm not liking this camera that I'm using. So
but to your question too, it's we don't do this for the money. We just do this strictly for fun. This is
what?
no,
No, wait,
yeah,
well, but how do you? Well, okay,
there's
I'm
no
not-
we don't even think about the money.
Well, that's probably a good thing because if you
Yeah.
do, then you're not going to do good business wise. You know, 'cause
That's what we've learned probably on our at least on our first band. It's like it's
Yeah.
hard to make money off this. So
It is,
Just have
dude.
fun
And
with it.
I also feel like outside of maybe a handful of bands, and I don't know this for a fact, but like I can't imagine a lot of like deathcore, metalcore bands really make a whole lot of money in general. Maybe it'd be nice to have it to the point where it like paid for itself. That'd be cool.
yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe my expectations are low, but that's
Well, a lot
my
of it,
impression.
a lot of it, I'm sure is album sales. You know, nobody's really
Yeah.
physically selling albums. And I mean, I don't even have a CD player. I have a newer truck, and I don't have a CD player in it.
yeah, that's
There's-
totally
yeah.
outdated
There's
now.
no cassette deck. I
Everything
mean,
is
the only thing you do is plug your
free.
phone in or listen to the satellite radio or the radio, and I'm not going to do that.
Oh, shout out Ricky, he in there.
There's Ricky, baby.
Whoa.
What's up,
Ricky
Ricky?
Gervais. Oh, that's not Gervais. It's
That's
Close enough.
a
dude.
whole
That's
new-
him. You know,
money comes
speaking
later
of,
when you brand your weed strain. Oh, dank deeds.
I like that.
Yes, yes. I would buy that shit.
Maybe Older can procure that for us.
I don't even smoke weed, but I would buy it. I used to. It's, holy
But,
shit, that's a great name for a strain. Yes, it is. I mean, it's just it sells itself. You know,
It does. Makes you feel dark, I would say.
Yeah.
That kind of
makes
thing.
me feel sticky and danky. I guess. I don't know.
Well, speaking of jobs, me and Al actually got me one of my first jobs at Community Memorial Hospital, dude. You remember? And you worked there too, younger dude.
Yeah, he put us all through the ropes, dude.
We all worked together.
What were you
at
doing
one point.
there? Did you have the
We
same
were-
job?
Yeah, delivering food to people in the hospital, dude. It paid pretty well too, man.
So you have to
Like,
wear the weird uniforms, like in our hospital. They
Oh,
just
yeah,
have,
we
like,
were
brown
suited up.
scrubs or something. It's weird.
Yeah,
as
we were
Yep.
suited up.
scrubs and an apron. Yes,
Very dark stuff.
dude. I still have dreams about being late
bet.
to a shift and going to work, and that was like, I don't know, it's probably 7 years ago, something like that.
I still work there, by the way.
Are you
That's my
delivering food
job.
to the patients also?
No, I'm not doing that anymore.
He's
I'm
upgraded.
a
Yeah.
He's a doctor.
coordinator now, so I do like back of the house stuff like financial billing
Okay.
and all that boring stuff.
The boring stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, Excel spreadsheets and whatnot.
You like
Oh, yeah,
that
it's
stuff?
so
dude.
interesting.
I
It's so interesting.
love a good Excel spreadsheet, dude. Give me a
Yeah.
problem and
See, are
give me
you
a
are you
blank
very good
book.
with numbers and math and things, right?
no, I'm horrible with it, but
Okay.
Excel helps me.
I think you're better
Because
than
it
Oh, nerd,
calculates
actually.
everything.
I think you're better than you give yourself credit for, man. You've always
Yep.
been doing fancy
Hey, I still
math.
count on my fingers, so like I'm sure.
So do- Dude, I still whip out my
For
calculator
everything.
for very
Oh, yeah.
simple
For everything,
Oh,
I
he's good
Got
at
it,
it.
man.
His whole wedding was very like all Excel was great for itinerary. But
Yeah.
he just got
Everything's all
married
blocked
last
up.
week
like
too. so-
organized, like very organized on spreadsheets and things.
Love
so
it.
so
I
is
love
your
a good
set list on the
spreadsheet.
27th? Is it going to be on a spreadsheet?
Yeah,
should,
dude.
Yeah, we should
You
make
have
that.
to do it now. You
Yeah,
have to
no,
do
we
it.
have to.
Send me a
Yeah, I like
copy.
that.
Send me a copy. Send me a signed copy of your set list.
All right, we'll do that.
That'd be awesome to have. Dank weed.
Al did just get married though. That was
Yeah,
that was just
congrats
last,
to Al.
that was just
Did
this
you
last
perform
weekend.
it? You should have performed at the wedding for the reception.
They,
Yeah.
they
He did
played
get
our
dark.
they
You know?
played Leech.
Did you
He had,
really?
he had like the DJ had like a metal
Oh no, you should have like actually played it. Like
I know. I wish we could.
that would.
Yeah,
I mean,
that would've been
that's a
sick.
memorable.
But it was
situation
fun,
there.
dude. I mean,
We
we
have
had a
videos on
mosh
our
pit and
Socials.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, and it wasn't just like the four of us either. It was like a bunch
Yeah, it
of
was
other
a bunch
guys
of
got
people,
in
yeah.
on it too. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it
was
was
fun,
sick.
man.
Well, tomorrow I'm leaving, but I'm going to Nashville. My buddy's getting married, and it's an '80s hair metal style wedding.
Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Who are you gonna go as, or just generally?
Oh well,
hair
I haven't revealed my costume yet. I
Okay.
didn't really get a shirt, so I'll probably just wear like a band shirt from somebody that I had on or something. But it's going to be like a good 97, 98 degrees there in Tennessee. So
That's rough.
I'm wearing like cut off jean shorts. I got an old pair of jeans that I'm just gonna
Heavy.
and then I'm gonna the mohawk is shorter because I had to redo it and I had to cut it off a few months ago. So it's not as it used to be like up to here maybe. But
Oh.
I'm gonna tonight actually when we're done with the show I'm gonna dye it blue. So I'll have that going. And then
There
I
we go.
always wear a wallet chain, so wallet chain will kind of go with it, I guess.
Yep.
Big one, bro.
But it's gonna be hotter than hell, so I really don't care. I mean, as long as I'm wearing shorts, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But I'm kind of
Dude.
worried about something. Maybe you guys can help me with this. The Dale is the guy's name, and Ashley is the one's getting married. Now they're both vegans, okay? And they won't tell me if there's going to be any kind of meat there at the
That's why
reception.
you go to a
It's kind of
little
important.
restaurant beforehand and
Well,
go-
I told him I'd bring like a whole
ordering-
chicken for those of us carnivores that want to, because it's a state park that they're getting married at, so there's got to be a grill somewhere,
Yeah, take a pit stop at
Either that or I'll take a live chicken and just snap the neck right there and just slap it on the grill, Heck yeah.
The live one. I'll
But they
say
won't tell me. I was like, I don't want an Impossible Burger because it's made of plants. I can't have. I don't know. I'm just kind of concerned about this, and he won't tell me.
Dude, sometimes though, some food is pretty good. That's vegan.
It's
that
not
you
though.
would-
They want to
You don't
tell
like
you. They
it,
try to
no?
tell you that, but
I
yeah,
feel
they
like
do
I've had
pretty
some
good,
good
though.
like Indian food, some good like Southeast Asian food. That's
I don't want to just eat vegetables though. I mean, like
that's fair.
I need a freaking. Give me a slab of steak or something. Not the
get
fake
some-
steak either.
Nashville hot on your way.
You would think that they would have. I mean, I'm sure they'll have an option.
I'm
God,
sure
I hope they
they'll
do.
have
If they
something.
don't, then I'm not going to stream anything. I'll just leave.
But yeah, Travis, like, put a couple of McChickens in your pockets before you
Kind of like Napoleon Dynamite with the tater tots.
Yeah, dude.
Some real chicken nuggets.
They'll stay hot too.
Yeah, because it's gonna be mhm.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna be 95.
what does Ben do now? Let's hear what Ben
Yeah, what do you do,
mine's,
Ben?
mine's boring, man. I just do like IT stuff. I do like I'm like data analysis. So I do a lot of Excel.
What do you
like,
What do you analyze?
Just a bunch of just a bunch
Like
of data.
NASA?
It's a number.
No, nothing that cool. I work for like a small company. They do like shipping materials to like healthcare places and stuff like that. Yeah, I just
It's incredibly boring. Yeah.
yeah, man. I honestly I kind of like it, but like I don't go into it much because
I was kind of waiting for somebody to say I'm a camper salesman,
yeah, dude. That's our
You would
next
think-
line of work.
but
That's what we do outside of work.
where did the
Yeah.
camper come from? How did the camper come around? Like, I mean, I know it's yours younger, but like, wait, where did it
Yeah.
originally come from? Did you buy it used from like some hippie couple?
Yeah, we bought it down the road from my parents' house. It was down the road. It was like being sold for it. It was like I think it was $8,000, and I don't know. It just caught my eye because it's super small and everything, and it was it wasn't winterized or anything. You have to winterize them and everything. And I kind of knew there was some stuff that was messed up with it. So I went over there with my dad and we kind of negotiated and got him down pretty good. And then we picked it up, me and my girlfriend at the time, not a wife.
Aw.
We picked it up and
Did you play Leech at your wedding too?
we eloped. We went to the
Ah,
wedding
you
and
eloped.
everything. But we picked up the camper and because me and her like being outdoors and going out in nature and going to campgrounds. And then when we started actually writing stuff, I was like, why don't we just take this and get away, and actually do like a retreat writing.
That's badass too. Yeah.
And
awesome.
guys were on board and it was just all fun. They're just like, it
Dude.
didn't feel like work at all.
Where did the
Even-
drum set fit in for the recording in the camper?
It was
That
right
was-
on the keyboards.
That was on the computer.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
On the
I mean,
roof or something.
a lot of people
Yeah.
use MIDI now, so we just
oh
use
yeah,
MIDI.
for sure. It's a lot
Does it-
easier.
Can you tell it's like just out of? I don't mind if you can. Can you tell if it's real or not?
No. I mean, I don't think you can with anybody's really.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the only way you could really tell with anybody's is because it's perfect tempo. The tempo is right, spot on. Like,
Yeah, right.
no dragging or anything. And I mean, 'cause, like in that way, I can kind of tell on some things, but
Yeah.
not really. Everybody's doing it like you're saying. Everybody does it.
It's
We did
so-
art that way.
It's so easy to make music now, which is I think
It
it's
is.
awesome,
Yeah.
And
It's
we're gonna
good
get to
and
the
bad.
point where we can write music with each other live and
Yeah.
on the DAW, and I
Mhm.
can't wait for that. But I don't know, it's super easy to write music now, and I don't know, people have their different ways of doing it.
Let's go ahead and play the other song, and then we'll talk about we'll go into that segment that we were talking about before we went
I
live.
want to see you jump on the breakdown though.
Jump. Okay.
We're
gonna scare my-
gonna do it.
My cat's
Don't
down here
hurt
watching.
yourself.
He's down here licking his balls, so that'll probably scare the crap out of him. Well, he should have been sitting there, right? He usually sits up here on the. He might. Hey, Murphy.
Who is it? You have a cat?
Yeah. You were late for the thing, so not late. You weren't late.
Well, I am sorry.
Give him.
I'll get him up on the thing here. He usually
Yeah,
sits
you can give me a hard time, man. I don't mind.
Oh, I'm going to.
You
I'm
suck.
going to for sure. This is Leech, the one that we've been speaking about, and this song is a little bit longer than the other one. What is this? I never did ask you about what the songs mean, especially before we played the other one. Do you want to tell us? Just give us a little rundown about what they both mean, like lyrics.
I'll do Found, and Ben can do you want
I
to
can
call
try.
Leech. Well, I mean the first one is very simply about literally nothing. When we first wrote it, so
Are you gonna
me
tell
and
us?
Ben
Take your
me
time,
and
it's fine.
Ben always wanted to have a song called Fuck, because you go up on stage and you say this song's called Fuck. And so when we wrote, me and Shane wrote it, we were like, all right, let's, like, I just randomly wrote a quick song, didn't even think about it really, which I hate to say because like I like meaning behind songs and stuff. But really, genuinely, it's about
Nothing's something. So
But that's
right.
the whole point. Is like it was supposed to say fuck a bunch because it's like that's the whole point. But
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the first one.
Nice. What about this one, Ben?
Yeah,
What
well,
about this one?
Al let me help out with the lyrics on some of these songs. It was still primarily him, I gotta say, but
yeah, he's a lyrical genius.
dude, this was sick because I feel like all these songs I'm digressing here, man, but like we all got to like have a hand in all the music, lyrics, drums, even like.
Yeah.
We never did that, dude, before. Like it would mainly be like one person writes the song and then maybe we kind of change it up, but like we did everything almost totally together, and it was super fun because we all feel like I think we all have like a connection to the songs too. Like, hey, I had a hand in writing this riff or this part, and we all like changed things as we went. So anyway, yeah, Leech. In short, the idea behind it is like, some topics of like addiction, alcoholism, that kind of thing. Pretty standard stuff for metal music, I might say. But
yeah.
that's right, man. But yeah, so there's some religious themes in there a little bit, but primarily talking about you can make it abstract if you want, but like some entity darkness shit about addiction and struggling with that kind of thing.
Gotcha. Awesome. All right. So are you going to cue me for when the breakdown happens? Because
I got you. Yeah, I got you.
I mean, I'm just listening to all the craziness happening, and I can't. Murphy's asleep, so this.
I'm gonna do this.
There you go. Yeah, all right.
There you go.
All right. I will do this. Now, if I miss it, I'll just rewind it and we'll do it again. Okay? Just that part, maybe.
Perfect.
Maybe. I'm not gonna miss it.
Purposely make you miss it then, so we can listen to it.
I will do it over and over and over again. Okay. All right. Here's Leech by Dark Deeds off of their upcoming EP. What's the EP going to be called? You said it.
Death keeps.
Death keeps. Death keeps.
Yep.
Keeps. Death keeps. Death keeps. Okay. All right. Here we go. Enjoying it so much that I forgot about the audio. It was landing and all that. Did I miss the breakdown?
No, you didn't. You're good.
So corny. So corny, this show. This is Murphy, by the way. He's
Murphy.
He's
Oh,
okay.
baby kid.
He looks
How
like
old
a
is that
really
little
kid.
guy?
He's still a child. He still shits on the floor and still gets into things he shouldn't get into. And I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about their cat. No, he's cool. He used to not be allowed in here, and because he would chew on wires when he was younger. He's probably about how old are you now? In human years.
Just staring at you.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
That's what, like, okay, so like in my living room, there's a coffee table like right beside me, and he will get up on the coffee table and sit there and just
Stare.
forever. And like I'm like, what? like, what do you need? Something like he has food, he has water, his litter box is fine. I just gave you treats like 5 minutes ago. What could you? It's like an owl. Like he looks like an owl because
He doesn't meow at you though.
no, nothing,
Wow.
nothing at all. And he
Good to
doesn't
hear.
really, it doesn't really meow at all. Anyway, that's one, like, when you go to I'm sure you guys have like humane societies up there, right?
Yeah.
So the cat room is the worst room because there's billions of them. Like you just go in there and you just want, So I go in there and there's cats freaking everywhere, and they have one of those like those carpeted climbing things or whatever.
Yeah.
And he is up on the very top. All the other cats are like down around my feet, like moving around, meowing and shit. He's not doing anything. He puts his paw on my shoulder. I'm like, well, hello. And he goes, like he's gonna meow, and he tried and it didn't work. And I was like, I'll take him. And so I thought he was a mute forever. Like I didn't figure he was capable, but he lets me know when when we're going to the vet. He lets me know that he's present. So he can do it. It's funny when he tries to do it, because he still does that every once in a while. You can kind of hear like something like that, but it's. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about somebody else.
I think
I'll see if I can bust out my cat. He's real. We got him in fall, dude, and he's pretty long. Here, let me show you.
It's Ben's favorite thing in the world.
So Ricky,
A hairy cat. Here we go. A hairy one.
I think it was F sharp.
Hey, Ben's in the chat. That's good. Ricky Gervais. I like that. That's what I'm going to call him. That's just easier than. How do you say the last name? Govea? Is that it?
I'm gonna.
I don't
butcher
even
it,
know
but
if I've ever called
just say
him by his
Ricky.
last name.
Nobody knows his last
They had
name.
I don't know if they're still around, but that was Erebus. Are they
He
still?
says he wants to know what's the tuning for Leech. That was one.
F sharp. Well, that low string is F sharp.
See, I think Rob tunes to he drop. Was it C sharp minor, something like that? That's what he writes in. Like when we first started writing stuff together, he would always just be in drop D, because we wanted it to be like heavy, and that I can't really sing very good to. Like I sing clean, so like I can't really sing good to drop D. Oh, there's the Cheeto.
Check out how long this guy is. Watch.
Holy Nikes! Look at that, Murph.
Just blur it
stretches
out.
too.
What's
He's so long.
It's explicit.
Holy
Yeah.
crap! That's
You can hold him like a gun a little bit too. He's
What's
the
his name? What's his name?
His name's Rigatoni, but we just
What
we usually call him Orange. He's
Or Rex.
Tony.
or Rex or Rexosaurus, whatever you want to call him. Really,
He's a champion. Look at him.
he's very patient.
Hello, kitty cat. Do you guys have any pets, younger or Al?
I like
Three
that.
cats.
Or yeah, younger. You said you have dogs, right? Wiener
Yeah, I
dog.
got wiener dogs and then a big mutt.
Nice. Well, speaking of wiener dogs, I used to do a segment on here called the Wiener segment, and I did that for a year and a half, and I got sick of it because it wasn't originally my idea. It was the guy that was living here at the time, Mike, and he's got a fetish for wieners and hot dogs and things, and it's kind of weird, but he would go everywhere and just to try different hot dogs in different places. That's what
What's
it was
that
about.
one guy popping off right now with the hot dog?
What?
What's his name?
But so I had to, at the beginning of the year, I got a new logo that I own now. The last one I didn't own at all. I got the logo license, and then I put a website out, and I was like, you know what, I got to get rid of this hot dog thing because I can't stand it anymore. I got to do something different. So what I do, and I've done this for years anyway. I get on Google Earth and I look around. It's fascinating to me. I like to learn about other places that I've never been to. Even places I've been to, you still find things on there.
Have you ever been to Wisconsin?
No.
No.
Oh man.
I grew up knowing that it was a cheesy place, and I didn't really.
Like Illinois? Have you been to Chicago area?
That was lame. I'm sorry.
Have you been
How many
to-
times have you heard that? Right?
Have you been to the Chicago area at all?
I haven't. No, I almost did get to go to Chicago. I had I do like the Hilton Hotel rewards or whatever.
Yeah.
And I had gotten one of those packages where you're forced to go to a meeting in the morning, for the timeshares or whatever, but you could stay at the hotel for free Well, I picked Chicago. Well, the pandemic fucking happened, so
Right.
Man.
Yeah, Chicago.
but they kept
Great
delaying
team.
it. They kept delaying the dates that you could do it, and they were supposed to email me and let me know when that was about to be up, and they didn't, so I lost it.
Man.
Those bastards.
Dude,
Chicago's got some
Chicago's
good
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to
We're-
go to Chicago.
They got the House of Blues. What else? Venue?
Subterranean.
Yes, that one's
the
awesome.
WC Club, I know, has been having some cool shows. I saw Paleface there.
Oh hell yeah!
They were awesome, dude. Yeah, they got a bunch of Bottom Lounge, bunch of cool
yeah.
spots.
There's a band I've had on twice. They actually performed from their play. They work for Shure Microphones because that's in Chicago.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah, they actually performed on the show, and it sounded. Of course, we did a sound check like the night before just to make sure.
Yeah.
But they practiced with their lights and everything. It was nuts. They're called Artillery and Storm.
Oh,
Really?
sweet. That's
Really-
a cool
really cool
name,
guys.
dude.
Yeah, really cool guys.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, so what I do now, I replace the hot dog crap with this like a kind of like a landmarks segment because there's some things that people that don't live in these areas you just can't find it on the internet.
Yeah.
You just can't. There's statues was a big thing for a while. That was like a trending when I first started doing this. It was like the most unforgettable one. Was the shit fountain in Chicago. There's a shit fountain. It actually says shit fountain on the side of it. It's just a pile of shit, but it's a fountain. And but in Worcester, Massachusetts, there is a sculpture in the middle of town of a boy and a turtle, but he's giving it to him. He's giving it to that turtle like hardcore. It's called Turtle Boy. If you just look up Turtle Boy, Worcester, Massachusetts, or just Turtle Boy, even it would come up. So that was the theme for a while, was just statues, like weird statues. But there's a place that's just, and it might not even be funny, maybe just interesting. Just like, and there's several things in Milwaukee that I was able to find.
Okay.
A few. Well, there was a few, not several. There was a few that I thought that were kind of just odd, but hearing it from you guys would be better. Because I'm sure there's something that I can't find on a Google search that only you guys know about. And maybe you took it for granted just because you grew up around that area. And it can be the whole state too. It doesn't even necessarily have to be Milwaukee.
Okay.
You can use the entire state for this.
Dude, real quick, Al's got a cool one, but I just want to shout out Newport State Park, man, is beautiful. And it's like, I think it's recognized as an international dark zone. So like somewhere where there's like little to no, you probably know about this, but
We
like,
have those, yeah.
Yeah, dude, like little to no light pollution. It's right on Lake Michigan. You can backpack or camp there. Awesome place, dude. That's a cool spot to go if you're up here. It's like a couple hours north of us, but that's a good spot. Al,
what's like the best time of year? Because I know it gets really cold up there too, like in the winter time. But what's the best time of year to come to Wisconsin? Anywhere in Wisconsin, I guess.
I feel like that August, September, or end of September, man.
I would say
fall.
I would say fall. I mean,
Yeah.
fall's my
Fall.
favorite season, but it's beautiful here.
Nice.
October, November, late September.
I do need to do a road trip where I kind of hit places in certain regions, people that I've had on the show, because I always like to meet everybody. I'd love to meet everybody in person, but it's almost impossible sometimes. But
yeah,
I have to get up.
Yeah, dude, fall is great. Spring.
I need to get a camper. Anybody know where I can get a good camper?
I know a guy. Dude, fall for sure is sweet. Honestly, like summers are not like blistering hot here either. I would say that's a nice time to come, but the changing of the leaves you got to see, especially like the further north you go, it becomes like Northwoods essentially, and it's sick.
We have that too. A big with the fall foliage. They call there's actually
yeah.
a festival called Leaf Peepers. Leaf Peepers.
Oh,
Festival.
cool.
It's just then people come from all over just see the leaves change.
Leaves
It happens every year. Why is it a big deal? But, people are like that.
Are you near? Did you say you're West Virginia?
West Virginia. Yep.
So you're Appalachia kind of area,
Yeah.
right? Like,
I don't sound like a hillbilly, do I?
nah, dude.
I'm in like the northern part.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you're probably close to. Are you close to? No, not the Smokies, right? Or is that up? Is that?
No, that's more
further
like
east,
that's
right?
more like more west. So that's like more like Tennessee and like Pigeon Forge and Great Smoky. I'll be going through there on my way back from Nashville. I'll be going
Okay,
through
sweet.
Knoxville and up that way. Yeah. So yeah. You know a little bit.
Just
Some people ask me how close I am to the beach because they think I said Virginia, but I clearly didn't. You know, some people just don't know their freaking geography.
Well, dude, mine was pretty dumb because I feel like I should have.
No,
known
you were,
that,
at least you got the mountains right. I mean, we do have mountains. We're not close to any beaches. I mean, we have beaches, but they're not the kind of beaches.
Dude, is New River there?
Yes, you're right. Yep,
They made a new national park out by you, right?
Yep, that's the newest one. Yep.
How is it? Have you?
That's
been?
about 2.5 hours from me, south. Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nice down there. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, you can
heard
actually.
that.
They have a thing called the bridge walk where you can actually.
Okay.
They kind of like tether you to the railing. I don't know why.
Okay.
Because people jump or something.
Yeah.
But you can actually walk underneath because it's a highway. It's the highway. It's a 4-lane. This is the bridge. And I've been over it several times. But yeah, you can actually walk underneath the bridge. It's like a tour. People do jump off of it. People jump.
Really?
They shut the whole bridge down. And it's Bridge Day. It's every like October, I think.
Yeah.
So it's during the leaf change or whatever. But yeah, people they don't bungee off of it anymore. But people just jump with parachutes.
Oh, okay. Like base jump.
Okay.
Base jump.
Yeah,
kind of
it's not as
thing.
exciting as you'd think, but yeah, yeah, base jumping. Yeah, that's what they let them do. But you have to be like licensed, like a licensed jumper.
Okay.
They didn't used to do that, but now I mean, nobody's, to my knowledge, has ever been killed. But you know,
Yeah.
or what do they call it on TikTok? Unalived. That's what it
I'm
was.
alive, dude. Yo.
Such dumb.
Dude, I heard. I'm sorry to keep talking about.
No,
this,
you're fine. No,
but,
it's cool. That's
I
cool.
heard New River is like potentially the oldest, or at least one of the top few oldest rivers in the whole world, isn't it? Like,
I think so. I should know that, right? But,
no, it's all good, dude.
I think it is. I think you're right about that. I think it is. I know you can raft on it. They do like whitewater.
Can you really? No
Tours.
way.
Yeah. You can
That's
actually.
sick.
You can actually. Some of the tours are like overnights. So like you raft ways
camp?
and then you camp out on the shoreline and then you
That's
leave again.
sick.
Yeah, they do that all the time. Like
Guys, we're
when you're
taking
down
a
there like in
trip.
the summertime. When you go to south in the summertime. So on my way back, I'll see it, but you just constantly see those buses, the rafting buses. You know, carrying a
Dude.
crap ton of people. You know.
Right in some rafters. Come on.
What is it? What else? Do you guys have anything like strange, like or?
Al, you got one, dude.
The only thing I can think of, with a Google search, this probably shows up, but there's a bar in Milwaukee
Shakers.
called Shakers. It's a cigar bar, and it's been there for years now.
Oh,
And
no
it's
way.
in this place called Walker's Point, and
Yep.
this place Shakers, you can go on a tour to go around like the streets of Walker's Point, and it's called the Cream City Cannibal Tour because it's about Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh hell yeah!
That
I
was
guess.
like his old yeah his old like stomping grounds. Like he picked up a few of his victims like within this
crazy.
kind of area. So like, and he used to go to Shakers. They have his
His
actual
seat,
the
dude.
bar stool that he used to sit in all the time.
nuts.
They have it in the back, and you can like sit in it. And
What?
dude. I mean, honestly, Shakers is a really interesting place. It's also haunted.
Dude, I did the haunted tour.
I would have to
They
be.
have ghost tours.
Dude, I did the haunted tour. You did the Jeffrey Dahmer
I did
one,
the
but
I've done the Jeffrey Dahmer tour twice.
I was like pretty intoxicated at the time when I did that tour. So
No.
like, take this with a grain of salt. But like I remember being there and taking a tour of the place with one of my friends, and I was like, at one point I was like, just like freaked out and was like, these guys, and I don't even think I really believe in any, like I don't know, man, but whatever. And I was like, these are some bad guys. Like something about these couple of guys, I was like, they're just bad guys. We have to leave. And I like insisted on leaving. And I was like, something's bad's going on, dude. And we fucking left. And my friend later told me, he was like, yeah, I heard these guys like talking about like there are some cops there, and they're like making remarks about the cops, and they were like apparently potentially into some like, he was like, yeah, I heard him talking about like dealing drugs or some shit like that. So you know what? Maybe there's something going on there. Probably not, but maybe.
Take a trip there. Yeah.
It's a magical place.
There's a building in Milwaukee that I found on here that has ladybugs crawling down the side.
Oh,
You know what I'm
that's cool. What's that?
I think that's in.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
downtown.
You live there. No, it's the.
I know, dude.
Oh,
It's,
that's that alleyway.
I don't know.
the
What,
alleyway.
it's just called the Milwaukee Building, and
Yeah.
I guess it's a certain area of town where they were trying to make it look better,
Yeah.
and somebody had a crazy idea of putting three ladybugs crawling down the building.
Yeah.
I thought that was
I
kind of
think it's one of the
Like-
skyscrapers.
Like is it like a painting?
They said they're about the size of a
No, they're like
of a
actual
VW Beetle. So.
bugs.
like
Oh, that's
like
sick. I never saw
sculptures
that.
of them. That yeah.
Now
Oh, okay.
this is kind of cool. It's closed. Never mind. Well, that's dumb. Somebody fucked up and found out. I guess it's closed. I guess you used to be able to swing like a swing set like underneath the Holton
Bridge.
Street Bridge. Yeah,
The
Yeah,
swing
that's-
swing
yeah.
park.
it's closed now. Probably the homeless people or something did it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I-
now this is intriguing. I didn't read about this, but this is kind of intriguing. There's a sign on top of a building that says "Welcome to Cleveland."
Fuck, you know more than me, dude.
This is like when I had to being up from Germany. They had no idea what I was talking about with anything. No, I'm kidding. But that was more of a language barrier than anything. But this is I'll tell you where it's at. It's in Milwaukee. No, it's yeah, it's big block letters
Oh,
that
I
say
see
"Welcome to
it.
Cleveland" on a rooftop at where the hell is it? It lines right
Nice
up
house.
with runway 19 at the airport. So that's got to be cool to see out the window. Welcome to Cleveland.
Dude, I don't know of this. Do you guys?
I just looked it up. I haven't seen that before, but
Yeah. Okay.
you can see it on
You're welcome.
Google Maps.
Yeah, thank you.
sick.
I will check it
I'm gonna
out.
go check it
man.
out now.
I'll make you
I
an
got,
itinerary of things.
I got
Oh,
a couple.
there's a this is kind of cool. This kind of goes along with the shit fountain in Chicago, but it's a factory where poop is reclaimed and recycled.
Oh, that's gotta be Bender.
It's the Jones Island Water Reclamation Facility,
Oh
Yeah.
man,
but it's shit. They're clicked.
I was thinking that might be
Waste.
down in Oak Creek by that.
Waste on a
camping,
conveyor
maybe.
belt. I'm a
There
huge
is
fan.
there is some kind of factory in Oak Creek that's kind of like that.
That's just the one where we
That's
produce
just-
it, though.
Oh, okay. This is the one I thought was really cool. The Cactus Club. You know anything about? the
Yeah,
Cactus
dude,
Club?
we
Yeah.
played there
Okay,
years
there
ago.
we go.
Yeah, that's a sick spot.
I
man.
figured you knew something about that one.
Yeah, of course the venues are the only ones we know anything about.
Well, I mean, but
But,
I mean, you know, it's a big city. It's not like you go everywhere, know everything, but you should. I mean, you live there.
we probably should,
yeah,
man.
we should.
Here, I got one more. I got a couple
Okay.
of things.
Yeah.
One in so Monona Terrace, it's called, here in Madison. That was where, unfortunately, Otis Redding's plane crashed in that lake here. So they have a memorial to him. That's a cool spot.
Yeah.
And then also there's another haunted location called Sanatorium Hill, old sanatorium, of course, and they got some like woods there. It's like now it's like a government building, but you can still go check it out, and it's allegedly haunted.
Now, do you
Those are
guys
a couple cool spots?
individually do you believe in the paranormal?
What do you guys think?
I've never experienced anything.
I think that's what it takes.
I think
Be
so
believed.
too.
Yeah, I feel like I'm open to it. I always my views of it like have changed over the years, but I feel like the concept that like just everything is I don't know. I don't know how
No,
to
you're-
say it
you're
without
fine.
sounding weird. But everything is energy.
That ship has sailed. No, I'm kidding.
Everything is yeah, exactly. No, but just like I feel like, you know, there's a possibility that it could be like energy from the past or the future or whatever, like we like interacting with, I don't know, dude.
It's a crazy.
But it's
thought.
just it's a cool subject to kind of like
I've had
It is.
paranormal investigators on the show before.
yeah,
Dude, have you?
that's
I have, and one of my good
Watch
friends,
that.
Danny Strakel, is a paranormal investigator. He actually is on YouTube. It's under Spirit Walk Paranormal. If you want to look it up.
Okay.
It's really cool, and it's, you know, he's co-hosted with me before here, and the craziest thing, like the closest thing that I could say that's happened to me, like happened when he was here, because and I had no idea. I had so my guest was also an investigator, but he was down in North Carolina, so he was on Zoom, right? And me and Danny are just sitting here, and well, this camera that I'm using, it completely shut off. That's the only way you can see me is through this camera. But
Right.
we were still seen on YouTube talking. But that camera was completely off. Shut off. So that like I can't explain that because there's no way that there's nothing else that's capturing our image, you know?
Right.
So how is that? Because I had to actually get up, and the thing was burning up hot too. That thing doesn't ever get hot. I had to physically like hold the button in to get it to turn back on, and then got the feed. It's on the show, like it happened live on the show. Well, what I didn't know was, so he parks in my driveway, right, when he got here, which I assumed he would. Well, a couple of nights before he came over here, he got a call from some lady that I guess he'd investigated there before. Some strange things were happening in her house, and so he had to go back there and investigate there because she had more things happen, like poltergeist kind of things, like things just being thrown and stuff. So, apparently him and Marcus, the guy that he investigates with, they nailed it down to, I guess this lady collects like antique mirrors, and so there's mirrors everywhere in this house. He goes, well, there's your problem, right? Because they like portals or whatever. I mean, I don't know. So like they got it down to this one mirror, and I guess he asked the lady, what do you want me to take this, with me so it's not here anymore? Because I guess they did like a blessing or a sage rub or whatever they do, and she said, yeah, take it, take it. So that was in my driveway because it was in the trunk of his car when he was here.
Oh shit!
Interesting.
That's never happened. That only happened
That's
that one time.
so
That's
cool.
never happened ever
That's
before.
sick, dude.
So I mean, I can't prove
Everything
it,
is in
but he
it.
can't prove it either. But I had no idea until he told me, until that happened with the camera. Then he told me, and it's all on the show. It's all live stream. It's all live streamed. It's on the show.
That's sick.
But like, there's a museum up in I think it's in West Virginia, but it's like north, or maybe it's in, I don't know. But it's a paranormal museum. That's where he took it. He took it up there to be housed there. Same
That's
place where the
cool.
I think the Annabelle
Oh, really,
doll is
dude?
there
Is
also.
that
I
there?
think.
Yeah.
I think is also there. But he's also investigated that museum because it's
Really?
full of like haunted things. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But it's I don't think you'll ever be a believer if you don't, if
Have
you're not like a
something
witness to
happen.
something. Yeah, or see something. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I've seen several videos of things like.
I do have to say
know.
one thing. There is something out there because me and my brother, or my brother and I, we were at our old house, and I don't know, it was just this shadow or something. He would always grab me in my dreams. He would always just grab me, and every time I'd go in the basement, like that basement, I would not go down there when I was a kid because it's just there's
Kinda like
something
Home Alone.
about it. There's just something about it that there's like a shadow that would always just grab me, but
That's crazy. Did you ever figure out what it was?
no,
Like, by
I'll
looking up
still-
history or anything.
if I think about that old house, I'll still have dreams about it. It's
That's
weird.
So, like,
weird,
tonight,
dude.
If I even think
what's
about
what's the strangest thing about that though?
Oh yeah, I never told my brother about this, but he has the same story. Like we talked about
Really,
You just put it
dude?
in the chat.
And
Actually.
your
this. I
sister.
think goosebumps now, and my sister. We all talked about this. And there's
He just
this,
put that in the chat too. Yeah, but
No way.
this
Get the same
shadow or
dreams.
there's something. I don't know that someone had to die in that house or something because
There's some
there was like a
happened.
little office way in the basement. That's where he lied. That's like if you went there, he would be in there for sure. But I'm getting goosebumps right now. It's so
That's
weird.
wild, dude.
Oh,
yeah, he's put
Like-
it. He said in the chat. He said I got to a point where I beat the shit out of the shadow creature and never had a dream about it again. Maybe you should
Yeah,
beat
but
the
like,
shit
I
out
gotta
of it.
beat the shit out of him.
right.
Yeah, in your
is
dreams,
smart,
sure.
but I'll one wheel to the old house once in a while just to get that nostalgic, like being a kid again.
Yeah, of course.
But like I can feel like something there still. It's so weird. I just
That's bizarre, dude. I never knew that.
You might,
Yeah.
you might want to like
Even,
get
like,
on the
I
records
would-
and see who's
I've
lived it.
wanted
would-
them to go to the owners now and like ask them if
See if
they
they
don't
had the same.
I'm getting
experiences.
goosebumps right now because I don't even want to do that because it's just
That's
a weird.
that would be
That's
crazy,
sick.
dude.
Like he
Yeah.
would. I don't know. I keep saying he because it was like a
like a male figure.
male figure, and like I would go take trash out, and I'd see him coming up the alley. And this is me. Like I feel like if I don't know if I was sleeping, but I was like awake. I don't know. I have no idea. But like there was like every time I opened that door to the basement, he would come grab me.
No way, dude.
Yeah,
Was
yeah,
this
you-
all in your dreams too?
Now the guy that I
That's
had
the thing. Like
the guy that I had on as a guest that time when that happened with the camera, he has an ability. That's his thing. Him and his wife have abilities to be able to, Zoom call with you and help you figure this out. So
Travis just said, I guarantee the new owners
I could send you his,
say.
Dude,
I could
we
send
gotta
you
get
his
those.
ad if you want.
Wow,
If you
man.
want to figure that out.
But yeah,
Talk
it
to
just-
him, young.
It's just that was the only like weird. Don't usually believe in that crap, but like
It's crazy if it happens to you. I think
when I talked to Travis about it and my sister, we never talked about this, which was weird. But like I don't know, I had to say something and then they had the same exact story.
That's nuts.
Similar.
That's the craziest part of it is that
Yeah.
you guys never
Yeah.
talked about it, and then you all have the same thing going on.
Yeah.
Dude, did you ever talk to your parents about it?
No, I haven't. I should though.
Yeah, I'm
If
curious.
they've had anything, yeah, that's
Yeah.
Curious about it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a creepy vibe. That house is definitely haunted or something.
Around Halloween. I usually do a Halloween special, so we might have to have you back, and
Yes, let's do it.
and we'll have some paranormal people on.
Yes,
that
dude.
you can
Dude.
talk to. That'd be cool.
I don't know if it was when I was a kid or something. Like just
Oh,
imagine.
Travis said your parents know too.
Wow. Wonder if
Yeah,
they
okay, they do know. I guess
We got to
So-
get the whole family on here now.
Yes, we do. Yeah, I got to meet the whole family. Sorry, gonna have to.
No,
I'll try to be. I'll try to be a little bit more serious, but I doubt it. There is the Bronze Fonz is also in Milwaukee. I got to mention that. The Bronze
Yep, that's right, dude.
But there's a house that's creeping me out, and it's the Mary Knoll house. I guess that's how you say her last name. Nohl. Mary Knoll house. It's just a house with a crap ton of statues, and they're
Yeah,
creepy.
dude. Yes. Is that on Lake Drive? Is that where it is?
I don't know. I don't live there.
Oh, I thought you had it on
it's-
maps. My bad.
No, I don't. I
It's
just
Beach
have it pulled up.
Drive,
I can
but
look and see.
It's off
Dude,
of there.
yeah, we always used to call that the witch's house, man. And
It actually says that in the article. but
yeah,
it's called the
dude.
Witch's
Like
House.
I think it was just like
That place
probably an artist,
that
like
place is
put in
creepy.
statue. It's just covered in statues, man.
There's
the
there's
whole
statues
yard.
everywhere, even inside. Like there's.
Yes.
I don't know.
There's
But I guess she
there's
was
a
an artist or
place-
something, and yeah.
Yeah.
There's a place, I don't know where it is, but it's called House on the Rock.
Yes.
It's,
That's in the Dells, dude.
It's in the Dells.
further
There's,
on.
I don't even really understand. It's like literally a house like built on this like
Rock?
formation, or I mean, it's not like I don't know. You know what I mean, Ben? Like
It's like it's on a
What's it
weird.
called again?
like on a cliff.
It
or
is on a
something?
fucking rock, by the way, but it is like I think it's like
It's called House on the Rock.
Yeah, I think it's on like almost like a cliff edge looking rock,
Yeah.
though, right?
And it's got this not balcony, but this kind of tunnel thing that goes out, and you can like walk on it, and it's got like you can like see like down or whatever, and it kind of like narrows. It's a really strange place. Like
dude.
there's different rooms and different themes, and there's like a carousel room.
Yeah,
Infinity Room.
Yeah, dude, it's a wild
it's like-
a wild time.
it's kind of like the. Do you know the Winchester House? Have you heard of this?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna mention that. Yeah, I couldn't think of
it's
the name
sort-
of it. But yeah,
It's
We're-
sort of like that,
we're
like
nowhere. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. It's like I think it. I don't know if it was like designed by some eccentric.
I will definitely look into that
Whatever.
one.
It's
says you can
super
tour it.
cool.
That's Yeah.
It's really cool.
And also the Dells in general is like a nice vacation. I think there's a lot of
World's
like
biggest water
and shit.
park.
Yeah, dude.
Or whatever. Or
I will-
worlds
I
or
will read
America.
about the house on the rock. Oh, it's a resort. You can go and stay there and
You
stuff.
actually stay there?
I didn't
And
know
play
that.
golf.
That's cool.
You can also
Oh,
play golf
wow.
there, and if you're a golfer. 80 spacious, comfortable 2-room suites.
There we go.
With splendid
Alright.
views of the surrounding countryside.
Beautiful.
Sold.
I'll
Plan on
share.
our next
I'll
trip.
share this. I don't have as cool a story as
They have
you
a campground.
younger, but I remember when we went to Savannah, Georgia, notoriously like old haunted area.
Very
I
haunted
loved it.
place, yes.
I love that city, dude. And we went to the Sorrel Weed House. Have you heard this? It's like there are several deaths. I in the family, whatever, of course. And we like took pictures of the outside of it. I didn't get any senses when we were in there, but we took pictures, and I was like looking through them, and there were like pictures that would look like a thick like spider web was over like the lens or over the house, and I'd scroll past, and then some were normal. So I was like, something's wrong with the lens, whatever, and I took more pictures, totally fine. So I was like, it's one of those things where like I
Unexplained.
don't know. Yeah, like I don't know if I have enough evidence to be like, yes, I truly believe in it, but I don't have enough to say and I also want to think that there's something paranormal too. So it's like,
Yeah. I mean, why else would it be like that, right?
dude, yeah. So I don't know, man. It's like if you know, of course, fooling around with Ouija boards as a kid too, that kind of thing, some strange stuff where it's like it has that piece in your mind where you're like, what if, like,
When we quit the live stream, I will show you a couple examples of things that
love to, dude.
from around here, like friends that I trust that have shown me some things, and that we've talked about on those shows with Danny and the guy down in North Carolina. But how about this? So we'll do this. I launched that website at the beginning of January, and I started like a Patreon style thing, and every tier offers it, but you get bonus content where you can see things like we talk about afterwards.
Yeah.
Or before, just certain things, and I will include that in the bonus content of the things that I show you, because you could probably see some of them on those shows, but you'd have to go back all the way back and see. Anyway, but I have some stickers I want to send you guys also. I have temporary tattoos if you want to temporarily tattoo yourself. I have these, and I have these stickers that you can paste all over the house on the rock or anywhere you want. And if you do decide to be a member of the show and support me a little bit, you get a supporter sticker. Everybody can say, I can't send you that unless you want to support this show. I mean, whatever you want to do. And if you guys have stickers, I will swap with you. And I have other things like shirts and things like that. I don't have any in stock right now, but I have things like that too that I'm thinking about putting up for sale on the site, just in case anybody ever wants them. But with a show and with a band, also sometimes you just have to give things away because you got to get your name out there. So that's kind of. I would rather give it away. It's just extra stuff, and if they like the show, you just got to give it to them. But
we'll send you. Can we send you a shirt if for some?
Oh,
stickers,
you definitely can. Yeah.
Right, cool.
I have a whole wall. You can kind of see the bottom of it here, but I got old drum heads that have many of the. Well, actually, the majority of the band stickers up there are people that have been on the show. Some of them are just others that were already on there. Some of them get covered up because I no longer. Maybe they weren't on the show. I just got to put them somewhere. I think I'm down to one more drum head. So, yep, over there.
Awesome.
So,
get you another one.
Yeah, man.
So, thank you guys very much for being on the show. We got to get you back, and maybe Halloween we'll talk about. We'll have you back on, and we'll talk about some more of your upbringing in that house. Sounds interesting.
Our album will be coming out in the summer, so.
Oh, and at the end of July is the 4-year anniversary of Acute Mania Live. It's on July 29th at I think is it 29th? Gosh, I can't remember when the dates here. Let me look. Let me make sure. Let me make sure so I know what to tell you guys. It's the 27th. 27th.
Ooh, that's a perfect day.
July 27th.
Day of our show.
At 4 p.m. Eastern is the show. And the reason I'm having it early is because I have a guy that co-hosts with me a lot. He's also been a guest several times over in London, England. So I wanted to do it early enough to where he could be on if he wants to.
Yeah.
And some other people, overseas. I've done 22 countries. Next week will be the 23rd country, and hopefully Australia pretty soon because I've been talking to some Australian bands. So that'd be cool. In Milwaukee, if you know any Milwaukee bands that want to do this crazy nutcase show, that'd be badass to meet them.
Awesome.
Just send them my way or tell me about them, and I'll bother them on Messenger.
Oh, we got a couple.
Yeah, dude. Well, we got Ricky from the Chicago-ish area.
Nice.
Justin he's in a Milwaukee band. These Fading Visions, Erebus. We got a dude.
Still there too.
Send me a list or just give them my contact info or whatever, and or link us up on Instagram or whatever you guys want to do. And I'd love to talk to them. I think that'd be fun.
Awesome.
Meet some of your buddies.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, definitely come back on the show. If you want to come back on when the EP releases, or the night of the EP release, we'll do it at midnight or something like that. For the release, we'll do things like that. I love doing that stuff. I've done that a few times with some bands. We can definitely do that. I'm going to Nashville tomorrow. I got a big trip coming up, and I'll be gone for the weekend, but I'll be back next week, and then we'll do. I hope I don't know. Sevret. It's Cevret. It's probably Sevre. Because it's Switzerland, but I will get a big block of Swiss cheese and eat that during the entire show. And I don't know what else. I don't know what else would be. I have to look up some Swiss things.
They got some chocolate, right?
Oh yeah, I like chocolate.
Chocolate, yeah.
I'll definitely do. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. But yeah, enjoy your weekend and think about me always. No, I'm kidding. I will be
No,
Well, we
traveling.
appreciate you hitting us up, man.
Yeah, thanks for having us on, man. This
Yeah,
was a
it's
fun
very
time.
very nice talking to you guys and
You
learning about
too.
everything. Pretty much, you know. I think we did we not cover. Well, maybe we should ask Older. Older, did we cover everything that we should know about for this?
That's the manager.
Yeah. Now, does he drive you? Will he be your driver when you tour? Because you got to bring this. to West
He
Virginia.
should be.
You've got to bring this.
Yeah,
good
come on,
idea.
man. Are you gonna?
You got to bring over this. What's
It's literally our brain.
Yeah.
Well, and we'll have him on also next time you guys come on.
All right.
If he
Okay,
wants to.
I selfishly want to hear more about this spooky house, man. I didn't know about this really.
I'll show you some spooky shit here in a minute when we
Dude,
put the live stream.
I would love that. I'm a sucker for anything like this.
But thank you all for chatting too. That's awesome. It's so much fun when the people are chatting. Sometimes there's shows where it just depends on the time of the day and who's doing what and if they can join. But the shows are always available. You can watch all of them if you want. There's 39 episodes on Facebook under Acute Mania Live, and so you can see those on there if you want to watch me do some cringy shit because it's not very good quality. But everybody starts somewhere, So, yeah, you can watch that stuff. AcuteManiaLive.com is the website if you want to check it out. You can learn more about me and a little bit more about the show and support it if you want to. And there's also a tip jar on there. So if you have $1, I could use some gas money. It's a long trip. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I hate asking for money, too. It's just
Gotta do it. You deserve it, dude.
yeah, it is what it is. And then July 29th what was it, July 27th?
Yes, sir.
Is that what I said? Yeah, well, whatever. It's on the things. But yeah, it's at 4 p.m. is the 4-year anniversary show, which you guys are welcome to come on also.
Oh,
Here's a band from Australia. Speaking of Australia, that I talked. This is the most recent one I've talked to. They're from Perth, Australia, or Perth, or however you say it in Australian, or however you say it at the Outback. This song is called "Kill the World," and hopefully we'll get them on soon and be able to talk about this song a little bit. But thank you guys again so much for being on. It's been a pleasure talking.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
having us.
We'll see ya. Here is Sour Worm. And I'll change the thing too.
Please suffocate us. It's time to bring us down. Hold us underwater. We want to drown. Fishes, lumps and bruises. This is our world. Killer, be killed. This is our world.